Right, quick unboxing of ASUS ROG STRIX Z37 chipset micro ITX motherboard. That's the box. Okay. The motherboard comes with a 2-year manufacturer warranty within UK. The price of the motherboard is retailing at in the region of £200. I paid £186 for the motherboard. The CPU, I've got it's the 8700K, an i7 1155, obviously the socket, and this cost me £331. Now there's a good I've picked up a deal with a rear PC. When you buy these two items together, you get a £45 cashback from ASUS, but I've got to apply for it on the 15th of February 2018. So I won't be unboxing this, but that's going to be for me work costs. So see if I can get the camera. Okay, that's more like it. In fact, no, I need to get all the bits out. Right, okay, so let's see what we have here. Did I just drop something? I did. Did I just drop something? I must have dropped something. I'm sure I dropped something. Little pack of something. I hope it doesn't go in the Hoover. I'm sure I've dropped something. Oops. And I'm dropping everything now. Smacking everything down. Oh, I hate when this happens. Okay. I didn't. It went back in the box probably. Right, okay, so this is a Wi-Fi antenna. Nice sort of a triangular shape. I/O shield, SATA cable. This, I believe, is for the LED lights. I believe I have to look at the manual, but I believe it sort of goes on here. A little CPU installation plate. Very usual. Okay, never come across with this before. This is an extension cable for the power switch and the LED light and the reset switch and things like that, I believe. Some straps, some screws, and I believe these are for the PCIe hard drive. The driver CD, installation manual, and a couple of other installation manual and things. Oh, I'm going to say, what's this? Oh, right, okay, wow, that's nice. That's very interesting. I didn't come across with this before. That is nice. Okay, that I'm going to be peeling these stickers off, and they'll be going on my PC. Wow, that's nice. See, it's the mindset of the company that sort of drives them forward and become the successful that the successful that they are. Things like this, they don't have to do it, but they do it just to sort of give that little bit of an extra wow factor. Okay, let's throw everything back in the box. Okay. Usually ASUS offers 3-year manufacturer warranty, but with these boards, it's only sort of comes with 2-year CPU socket, nice and perfect with no bent pins. And what I tend to recommend people when you're buying these boards directly from retailer, you need to sort of ask them to check the CPU socket for you in case there is a bent pin there. Okay. Nice little board, absolutely cracking. two PCI hard drive slots, one here and one underneath this heatsink where you've got to undo these two screws. Your PCI for the graphic card, Supreme FX audio, SATA port 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is a USB 3.0 head. Yep, I believe it is for your front panel. And not quite sure. This is going to be a USB 2.0 or 3.0, whichever it is. Oh, 3.0, it's 2.0, I believe. Your standard 24-pin ATX power connector. Another heat spreader for the MOSFETs, or the, yes it is. 8-pin CPU supply connector, and I bought this. Basically this has 4-pin coming in and 8-pin going into it, so it'll be like this, because the power supply I have only has a 4-pin. Leave this out here, okay. And there's two fan headers. There's one for the CPU, one for the chassis, I believe, and they're both sort of like 4-pin. Again, another heat spreader. I like the capacitors. I hope that these are 50,000 Japanese 50,000 solid state capacitors. When I say 50,000 hours of life span. Interestingly, I'm not quite sure what this is. Okay, and at the back you've got Type-C port, USB 3.0 port, 4 USB 2.0, display port, HDMI port, 2 more USB 3.0, LAN port, Wi-Fi, which this has a built-in Wi-Fi. With my previous system I have to use a USB dongle, so thankfully that'll free up one of my USB port. Optical out, and then obviously your connection for the audio. So, you know, I haven't got the time to sort of get this installed, but hopefully I will be sort of building the system, and when I do that I will most definitely take a video clip of the full process from start till finish. Oops, wrong way. Let's put this back in the box. Am I putting it the right way around? No, that is the right way around. Fantastic. Okay, the other thing, DDR4. I did buy DDR4, but luckily I bought them way back when they first came out. And when they first came out, I paid for a 16 gig kit roughly £90. It wasn't more than £90. If anything, it's less than that, to be dead honest with you. But when you're looking for a 16 gig kit at DDR4, you'd be looking at in the region of about 165, 170 quid, which is almost a whopping, almost double the price. I'll only be using 2 DIMMs out of the 4 here, so 8 gig is more than enough for my workhorse. But this is just, the market is just bonkers basically. So I think this is it basically. I know. What I believe there's some like RGB light effects on the this end of the motherboard itself. So you know, but it's just one of those things. Hopefully, I'll be enjoying using this setup, but I haven't got the time to get it all done. But you know, but we'll see. Right, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you sort of like not my video, but these items. The fantastic piece of technologies and you know, CPU and motherboard. So you know, I'm really excited to sort of put them together and carry on working with my workhorse. But at the moment I have a Intel 7 third generation, which is the 3770S, with an ASUS let me just have a quick look. Yeah, ASUS P8H77-L motherboard. So the rest of the configuration I'll go through when I do the video, basically. And I've recently just upgraded my power supply. I used to run, I've got a case which is an Antec 900 skeleton mini casing, and that comes with like a laptop charger power supply, because the TDP on the power supply, the power supply is about 130 watt, if I'm not mistaken, and the TDP from the i7 third generation is only 65 watt, and the graphic card what I have only can maximum TDP is 40 watt, so it's just about enough power to run my setup. But because I'm going into this, I had to sort of upgrade it into a bigger power supply. But these are, I'll show it you now. So I bought this Be Quiet power supply, okay, and it's a 300 watt, and it's more than enough to run this, basically. And as I said, that this does not come with an 8-pin CPU. There you go. So I'm going to sort of have to utilize that adapter what I got off the internet, basically. So yeah, I'll be doing a full video once when I'm ready to sort of build the system. So yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you sort of enjoyed the unboxing of the actual motherboard. Thank you.